Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your Photo News Fix. This fix is brought to you by Rode and their new NT-SF1 microphone, aka Soundfiled. The NT-SF1 records the entire spherical sound field, every sound, every direction, perfectly. This is a great mic for a range of applications, from music recording to capturing 3D soundscapes for VR applications, and honestly, just look at it. It looks really cool. Head on over to bit.ly/RodeSF1 for more information or to purchase one for yourself. First up, are you one of those losers with multiple monitors side by side because you think it's cool?
No.
I know what you're thinking because I actually thought the same thing. Did Jared just call me a loser? Well, the answer is kinda, except for the fact that I like having two massive displays, or three, which makes me a loser just like you. I'm a loser, baby. The reason I bring this up is because Dell wants to change your status from loser to winner with one massively wide curved display. You know, Steven, for his or her pleasure. You have to be equal opportunity, Steven. By massive, I mean 49 inches. That's like this wide on a diagonal. It's huge. The Dell U571DW, not to be mistaken with the U571, packs the world's first 49-inch display with dual QHD resolution. Basically, it's designed to replace two 27-inch monitors, which is actually kind of cool. What's also cool is there's a built-in KVM switch, which allows you to switch between two computers while still using the same mouse and keyboard. This might be awesome for video editors like Steven and Dan, but for somebody who wants to edit their photos and get their lines straight, well, a curved display might not be the best option. Now, if this tickles your fancy, it could be yours on October 26th for $1,699. And if you pick one up, guess what I'm gonna say? Dude,
You're getting a Dell.
Next up, do you live in Pennsylvania? Do you own a drone? And do you like invading people's privacy? Is that even a question? Because yes to all the above. All three of those. I do all of those all the time. Governor Tom Wolf, no relation to Todd Wolf, just signed House Bill 1346. Now, for those who don't know, Bill 1345 was the Buffalo Bill. The new drone bill, which goes into effect 60 days after being signed, says that any drone operator who uses a drone to invade someone else's privacy or puts someone in fear of being physically harmed will face a fine upwards of $300. Now, I do have a question. How do you define putting someone in fear of being physically harmed? Because I do that every day with these babies right here. Boom, boom. Shit. I just got fined $600. One for each fear-inducing muscle. Governor Wolf says with the rise in popularity of drones with video cameras, this is a common sense step to prevent the use of drones to invade someone's privacy. He goes on to say, drones should not be a tool to spy on someone in their yard or through their window. I say, why not? Oh yeah, privacy. The bill also goes on to say if you use a drone to sneak items to a prison inmate, you might be joining them for up to 10 years and be fined up to $25,000. I guess it's back to sneaking things in the old-fashioned way. And finally, if you're someone who recently purchased the Nikon Z7, Canon EOS R, and lest I forget, also the Fuji X-T3, and your name isn't Ken Rockwell, I have some good news for you. You can now open your RAW files in Adobe products as Camera Raw has been officially updated. This is great news as early adopters tend to be left for months at a time without the ability to open their RAW files. On top of updating Camera Raw, Adobe has announced a ton of updates to their photo and video editing apps. First, a fully featured Photoshop is coming for the iPad. Yep, if you're someone who wants to sit on your iPad at the coffee shop or on your ass editing away on a tablet, you can go for it. Adobe has created a new lighter PSD file that wasn't actually on Weight Watchers called Cloud PSD that will open in both mobile Photoshop as well as the full desktop version. Lightroom CC has been updated to 2.0 and I still won't be using it, though it's light and super fast for quickly editing your RAW files. Lightroom Classic CC has been updated as well with faster tethering when connecting to Canon cameras. Now I guess that's great news if you still own a Canon camera. Who here still owns a Canon camera, Steven? There's now a one-step merge to panorama feature, which is actually pretty cool. Better dehazing with less noise when you move the slider to the left. Improved high ISO rendering to help you get natural color in your low light photos, as well as high ISO shots and depth range masking in your HEIC photos. Not to be left out, Photoshop sees a ton of improvements, including content aware fill, a frame tool for easy masking, multiple undo feature, which I wish I could have used over the weekend, and honestly, a lot more that may or may not interest you, but the links are down below. And finally, they released Premiere Rush CC, slapping the bass, which is a program for learning how to play bass. Actually, it's not. It's pretty much a video editing app geared towards YouTubers. Rush is an all-in-one video editing program for mobile and desktop, which will simplify video editing, motion graphics, and audio mixing in a less complicated program than Premiere Pro. Rush as a standalone app will cost you $9.99, slapping the bass, a month, or it's included with certain cloud subscriptions. It seems like Adobe is taking aim squarely at iMovie and Apple with this new app. And let's hope it doesn't crash as much as Premiere Pro does. For more information about what was announced at Adobe Max, please check the links down below. And there you have it. That's your photo news fix this time around. To check out the last fix, go ahead and click on the screen right here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff. That's where I'm gonna leave it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm a harm to the public. They're scared of me.